It's not really a typical small town in one respect. It's kind of surprising. Our population turnover runs about 22% a year, which is really strange for a small community because normally your population is just pretty stable with the same people. Ours has been this way for a long, long time. I really can't explain that to you why it does. But it's a wonderful place to live.
Late January, early February, I received information that there was talk at the governor's office about closing Kit. And I kind of held on to that because I didn't want to scare anybody. I didn't want to stir anything up. You know, you just kind of want to know. But it was a good, viable source that I had had in the past. We had worked on some budget reviews and things like that.
It's a huge loss, especially, you know, to the city itself. Was, you know, the utility fees that they paid us every month was quite a bit. You know, it hurts the overall mill levy, and so it's making a dramatic effect on our bottom line.
One of the biggest hits with the closure of the prison is we just spent approximately $2 million within the last 4 years, 5 years maybe, enlarging and expanding our sewer system and our sewer lagoons. And that was done simply to accommodate the prison.
You know, I think the primary effect probably is with rentals. Because we had a lot of rentals here that people living in the prison took up a lot of that. But I think that's one of the biggest problems, as small as the city itself, is it hurt that.
We assumed the enrollment would drop because there were at least 50 kids that were in the system whose parents worked at the facility. And so when school opened in the fall, we just assumed there'd probably be a 25 or 30 student drop in enrollment. And they were actually up 15. And then when the October count was taken, they were up more than that.
This is a small town, so there wasn't that many jobs available. And so all they're thinking about is, I've got to get a job. I got to put, you know, food on the table. So it's nice that the warden says we can stay here till September 3rd. But realistically, what am I going to do after September 3rd if all the jobs are gone? So that was a key issue with some of the people leaving.